Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be showing you how to cut and sew a shirt collar. Yes, a shirt collar. So what you do first is that you take your measurement round your neckline. So after taking the measurement around your neckline, so for me I have something like 18.5. So I'll go ahead and divide it by 2 and it will give me 9.25. Yes, 9.25. So I'll be working with that 9.25 because I'll be folding my stay. So I'll be drafting directly on my stay here. So with your stay unfold, you just make a straight line. Then you take half of 9.25 again. Yes, so on the 9.25 line, you go in by half of an inch and you'll be connecting it to the midpoint with your ruler or your curve. You just want a smooth line and not a sharp end. So I'll be using my curve here to just connect my half inch to the midpoint. So afterward, I'll be taking 1 inch round the curve line I'm having now. Then I'll be connecting my dot again with my curve, just like I'm doing so. Then I'll just make a straight line at the end, and from that end I will go in by half of an inch and I'll make a curve, just a small curve downward. And that is the top of that curve side is the top of my collar stand. And this is just how to draft your collar stand. And I'll go ahead and cut it out. So here I'm just trying to show you that it's half of an inch I took inward because I wasn't using tape earlier. So I'll just go ahead and cut it out, and that is my collar stand. So next I'll be going to the main collar and I'll just draw a straight line, and the wideness of my collar that I want is 2.5. Some people used to, depending on how wide you want your collar to be, but so far it is a shirt collar. 2.5 is okay. So what you do is that you measure 2.5, then you take your 9.25, that is 9¼ of an inch, just form a straight line with it as well. So from that you pick wherever you want as your top and your bottom. So from that downward, from the other line, the downward line, I'll just go in by 1 inches and I'll be connecting it to the top line. Yes, so that means I'm taking that long side, the top line as my top of my collar and the down part as the down of my collar. So from that edge I'll go in again by half of an inch and I'll be connecting it to the middle. Same thing like I did for the collar, but this time around is from that middle part. So just connect it like I'm doing so. Yes, and that will serve as the the shoulder slope. The shoulder is not straight, it is actually sloping, and you go ahead and cut it out. And that's how you cut your collar, and that's how you cut your collar stand. As you can see, my collar stand, and this is my collar. So the next is that I'll be cutting out my fabric. I will first of all iron it on a fabric, on the wrong side of my fabric, and I'll be cutting out half of an inch round it, like half of an inch round it on the fabric. So here I've already used this stay to cut out my fabric, and I've already ironed it on the fabric. So what I did was that on that collar stand, for that collar stand, as you can see, for the one that will be on my neckline, for the one I'll be sewing to the neckline, I went ahead and fold the half of an inch inward and I give it a good press. So it's only on that I'll be folding it in, and I went ahead and I've already used my fabric to cut out another one, and that will serve as my lining. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying actually. And same thing for the collar as well. I went ahead and iron it on the fabric and use it to cut out with half of an inch sewing allowance around it, and I cut out the lining as well. So here I'll be placing the right side facing each other, then I'll be stitching the side of the collar first. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So you just go ahead and stitch that half of an inch around the corner from first point to the other point. without stitching the down part of the collar. Yeah, so here I've already stitched it and I've already torn it out. As you can see, I did not actually sew that down part. So what next is that I'll go ahead and notch all the middle of my collar. So I just notch it, and I'll be doing that as well to the collar stand as well. I'll be notching the mid point. So what next is that the part that is having stay will be on top of each other. I hope you understand what I'm saying. The part that is having the stay will be on each other. I'm just notching this to know my midpoint. I can go you can just go ahead and pin it down. But note, the part that is having stay will have to be on top of each other, and the part that is not having stay as well will be on top of each other. So with right side facing each other on both sides, like I'm doing so, I'll be stitching all around the collar. I'll be stitching it the way I'm demonstrating, and as you can see, I'll just turn it inside out, and your collar is ready. Your shirt collar is ready, as you can see. So please watch the next video to see how to fix your collar and and finish up the shirt. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.